Lisbett Rodriguez. I'm a community coordinator at Girls Right Now. I am not Onyeka's mentor, but I am standing in for her as she has wisely opted to stay home since she caught the flu. So what Kelsey wants you to know about Onyeka is that she is super inspired by her. Onyeka finds inspiration all around her, easily identifies those she can learn from, and portrays them beautifully. As she writes about those people, she's writing herself into history as well.
Thank you. So my name is Onjeka Agwu, and my title of my piece is called Running Different. It's a little excerpt of my podcast and just a little background. So it's about an athlete named Kelsey Weekman who rose to fame after her 2009 World Championship race. And because of her dominance, she started being brought into question based off of her appearance and the opinions of her fellow athletes. So she was tested by the IAAF, and it was found that in her urine, they used her urine to test her, and it was found that she was hyperandrogenic, meaning that she has higher levels of testosterone in her blood. So the IAAF eventually banned her from running and said that she could only run with women if she took medication to lower her levels of testosterone, which is what hyperandrogenism does. So, and her only other alternative was to run with men if she doesn't take the medication. So Kelsey Weekman is still fighting this fight, and she hasn't done either of those things. And she's not only fighting it for herself, but for other women like her. And she's teaching girls of all color that when they laugh at you for being different, laugh at them for being the same. So this is part of my...
Human rights activist Lisa Gernthot said, identifying relevant athletes through observation and suspicion means women athletes' bodies are open to public scrutiny, while no other inspection is applied to men. This can be seen when you compare the public's reaction to Semenya to that of Michael Phelps. Phelps has a wingspan that is above average. In fact, it is 3 inches longer than his height, when it is actually supposed to be equivalent. He can hyperextend his joints, his ankles are double jointed, and his body produces less than half of the lactic acid than his competitors do, so he can recover quicker. As a result, he has been labeled as being built to swim, and he has been celebrated for his genetic differences. Yet, Semenya is punished for having similar genetic advantages. Kelsey Weekman is not the first woman of color to be judged and punished because of her masculine features. An example is Indian athlete Dati Chand, who is also banned because of her hyperandrogenism. However, these women are the few who were brave enough to fight for the body they were born with, while others either decided to quit the sport altogether or undergo the life-altering surgery needed to compete with women. This case has so many faults because it doesn't cover all forms of hyperandrogenism, and much of this case is based on inadequate science, involves a lot of speculation, and ignores many human rights. Through this ordeal, Semenya has become a symbol of the ongoing fight she and other women of color who dare to be great must endure. She continues to fight this fight, not just to compete anymore, because she has won almost every race she ran, but she continues this fight so that others after her won't have to justify their excellence and being. She has allowed her God-given body to be placed under the public eye for more than a decade so that one day Black, Indian, and all women of color may compete despite how far they fall from the European ideal of what a woman is. Remember, if people laugh at you for being different, laugh at them for being similar.